The Lamar's Iowa City Council has made a decision about a busy intersection with Business Highway 75 as they decide how the highway will be updated.
KTIV's Taylor Deckert followed the conversation this morning at the Lamar City Council meeting. She's in studio with us tonight. So Taylor, what did the council decide today?
Well, first, let's start by taking a look at the roadways behind me. You can see all of the different roadways. The one they talked about specifically is the one in red. City leaders decided this busy five-legged intersection in Lamar's will stay as is. There were three options the council was considering. One, the intersection would remain a five-legged intersection. Two, close 6th Street Southwest and convert intersections into the four-legged version. And then three, convert 6th Street Southwest to an emergency access only. The city decided to keep it as is, going with option number one. The council unanimously approved option one, as council members said they wanted to listen to the feedback they received from the community. Many wanted to keep the intersection as is, including business owners who attended the meeting and who use that street daily.
That is one of two main through streets for truck and employee traffic for our in and out of our facility. Really, if this road closes, it's going to put a lot more truck traffic onto the residential streets.
This comes after the city decided to keep Highway 75 4 lanes, as you can see here with the traffic flowing through the light. Highway 75 is one that is in this intersection. While they voted to keep the intersection as is, they will improve the traffic lights because most are single poles and want them to be standard, going over the roadways and upgraded with the latest technology.
Yeah, the visibility of those stoplights is a little challenging. You're not sure which one you need to be looking at. And by putting the stoplight overhead of the intersection, makes it a little clearer for the driver as to which stoplight they need to refer to.
The most important factors for the council members was accessibility and response time for emergency personnel. They didn't want to limit access to areas by closing this roadway. As for the timeline of Highway 75's resurfacing project, the mayor says work will take a few years to complete. The city is in the engineering phase right now, working on the stoplights and intersections. He says it will be likely another 6 months before they can go to the bidding process. Matt?